The motherboard is an often overlooked part of the PC building process. Most gamers think that the number of PCIe lanes is all that matters, but with the shift to DDR5 and major improvements since integrated Wi-Fi, there's a lot more to consider. The best motherboards will push your gaming experience to the absolute limit. When you're building a gaming PC, you have to choose the best motherboards for gaming. These motherboards are vital to creating a gaming rig that can last you for years. Most people think about CPU or graphics card when building their gaming PC or buying a pre-assembled rig. However, the motherboards for gaming will hold up to the entire ensemble. Motherboards come in different sockets that are compatible with certain chipsets. While you could pair a motherboard meant for AMD CPUs with an Intel chipset, you will not get the best bang for your buck in these situations. This is why you have to consider multiple crucial factors like sockets, motherboard sizes, budget, and the essentials when choosing a motherboard for gaming. After hours of research and after taking expert advice, we have listed the 7 best gaming motherboards to help you choose the one that suits you perfectly. The links for the products mentioned in the video are in the description below. You can also find a more detailed analysis and a comparison tool on our website, pickadvisor.com. Let's get right into our top picks. Number 7. TUF Gaming X570-Plus. The ASUS TUF Gaming X570-Plus is the best AM4 motherboard on the market. This is due to the competitive price point generally hovering around the $200 mark, and advanced cooling functionality rarely seen at this side of the pricing spectrum. Most notably, this includes comprehensive cooling solutions in everything from the active PCH heatsink, VRAM heatsink, the hybrid fan headers, and the dedicated M.2 port heat shields. ASUS claimed that its ports are now 1.8 times stronger than previous models, with up to 2.5 times higher surge tolerance too. As for the rear I/O, things are kept purely practical with the ASUS TUF Gaming X570-Plus connectivity options. This means 6 USB 3.2 ports as well as USB-C and video output in the form of HDMI 1.4b and DisplayPort as well. This is completed by the dual Gen 4 M.2 ports for 2 of the fastest NVMe drives on the market right now. Number 6. X570i AORUS Pro Wi-Fi. Mini ITX boards can be tricky. It's hard to find a small board that still has adequate VRAM and space for decent features. Luckily, there's the Gigabyte X570i AORUS Pro Wi-Fi. This motherboard comes with a respectable 8-phase Infineon digital VRAM with a 70A power stage. Its chipset is kept cool by a pretty nice heatsink with Gigabyte's patented Smart Fan 5. On top of that, it also has a PCIe 4.0, an M.2 port with a heat shield, Intel Gigabit LAN, and Wi-Fi 6. Not bad at all for something so tiny. The AORUS Pro has an all-black design with addressable RGB. It's subtle, but still one of the more attractive boards considering how limited options tend to be in the mini ITX form factor. Number 5. ROG Crosshair 8 Hero. Enthusiasts who are interested in overclocking need no introduction to the venerable Crosshair series from ASUS, which is the premium lineup of AMD motherboards under the ROG banner. The Crosshair lineup aims to provide the best of the best when it comes to the AMD platform, and the Crosshair 8 Hero is no exception as it's one of the best X570 motherboards for gaming. Now, it might not be as ridiculously overpowered as the Formula boards, but the Hero variant still packs enough punch to satisfy even the most hardcore overclockers. Speaking of power delivery, the Crosshair 8 Hero packs one of the most robust VRAM designs of any AMD motherboard. In fact, it can directly rival the VRAM performance of some of the best X399 TR4 motherboards, which is high praise for any product. ASUS has incorporated an 8-phase VRAM design that enables it to handle even the Ryzen 7 and Ryzen 9 CPUs at overclock settings. ASUS has paid close attention to overclocking specific features such as BIOS flashback, onboard power button, onboard reset switch, and built-in thermal sensors. Furthermore, the Crosshair 8 Hero can support 2 M.2 drives in the PCIe Gen 4 configuration, which is a healthy combination in 2022. The PCIe Gen 4 support is also a key improvement of the X570 platform over the older X470 motherboards. A nice feature of the Crosshair Hero is that it supports 8 onboard SATA ports, which can come in handy if you use a lot of storage drives. The board does lack advanced Ethernet connectivity, however, as it only supports Gigabit Ethernet and Wi-Fi, which is not a premium configuration for a board of this nature. All in all, it's safe to say that ASUS has targeted the overclocking market with the Crosshair 8 Hero. Make no mistake about it, the Hero moniker does not make it any less of an overclocking beast than the much more expensive Formula variant. The board also supports a host of impressive features that make it an excellent high-end best gaming motherboard on the AMD platform. However, the hefty price tag still leaves something to be desired. Number 4. X670E AORUS Master. The Gigabyte X670E AORUS Master is one of the most impressive motherboards for those looking to create a powerful AM5 gaming PC. with the latest Bluetooth 5.3 technology built in, Wi-Fi 6E, AM5 support, and DDR5. It's easily one of the most future-proof motherboards out there today. The nanocarbon aluminum backplate coupled with Thermal Guard 3 ensures the Gigabyte X670E AORUS Master stays cool and keeps your components running efficiently. Of course, cooler temperatures give you more room to overclock, letting you push your gaming PC even further and helping to push the best FPS possible in-game. The Gigabyte X670E AORUS Master is a large eATX motherboard. While that does not give you more room to work with, you will need to make sure you have an eATX case to fit it. Number 3. MSI MPG Z690 Carbon Wi-Fi. Intel has released their 12th Gen Core processors with an all-new socket. The LGA 1700 and the MSI MPG Z690 Carbon Wi-Fi welcomes this major update. Priced under $400 and loaded with quality, it's hard to beat this standout motherboard. The new Z690 chipset offers PCIe 5.0 support, so you'll be future ready for the latest graphics cards. And with DDR5 memory support, power consumption is reduced while bandwidth increases. What more could you want? With the two PCIe 5.0 16 slots, you can run full bandwidth on one or split lanes to share between the two. There's even a third PCIe 3.0 16 slot with 4 lanes perfect for adding in additionals. Plus, the 5M.2 slots make the storage support on this motherboard another big advantage. If this isn't enough to sell you, there's a powerful CPU overclocking feature, great connectivity with Wi-Fi 6E, and an awesome mid-range price point. Number 2. Z690 AORUS Xtreme. If you're looking for something more powerful that you can max out to the extreme, the Gigabyte Z690 AORUS Xtreme is the perfect place to start. The gaming motherboard is ready for the latest Intel 12th generation processors, and the commanding 20+1+2 phases VRAM design will let you pair it with the best high-performance parts. The 4 DIMM slots support DDR5 memory to significantly increase your usual bandwidth and decrease power consumption, which in turn will increase overall performance. You can even overclock higher with its exclusive tuning capabilities. If you like what you're hearing so far, there are more awesome features to get you gaming at the highest level. You can take advantage of a high-speed storage capacity with PCIe 4.0 SSD support. And with 3 expansion PCIe slots, 2 of which are PCIe 5.0, this motherboard is ready to take on the latest graphics card and more. Plus, it's loaded with ports including a USB 3.2, USB Type-C, and Thunderbolt 4 support. It even offers 2 Ethernet ports, one that supports 10GB and another that supports 2.5GB. And, conveniently, Wi-Fi 6E is built in as well. This high-end motherboard loaded with all the latest tech might have to be your next gaming investment. Number 1. ASUS ROG Crosshair X670E Xtreme. The Crosshair X670E Xtreme is a feat of engineering on its own right. It's probably the highest-end AM5 motherboard you can own, next to Gigabyte and MSI. We know that the ASUS X670E ROG Crosshair Xtreme features ReRAMs based on Infineon ASP2205 power management IC and Vishay SiC 850 110A smart power stages. Also, the Crosshair Xtreme will feature a 20+2 power stage delivery system. The Crosshair obviously ships on the DDR5 RAM standard, out with the old and in with the new DDR5 memory technology. You can expect PCIe Gen 5 support on its 16 slot and PCIe Gen 5 support for compatible M.2 drives too, making for ultra-fast storage and almost real-time GPU communication times. The Crosshair Xtreme features future-proof connectivity featuring 2 state-of-the-art USB 4 ports, 10 GBE Ethernet, and a more advanced audio system and Wi-Fi 6E adapters. All these features make for one exciting ASUS ROG motherboard. While CPUs and video cards are essential for any good gaming PC, they don't represent the whole picture. Motherboards are the unsung heroes of PC gaming, and no rig is complete without them. Obviously, the primary reason they're important is that they house your components. Anybody could tell you that. But there's even more to the story than that alone. It's true that motherboards don't have any real impact on your FPS or overall gaming performance, not directly, but they do serve one critical function. Motherboards provide stability to your system. In addition to the quality of a motherboard possessing the ability to make or break an entire build, there are numerous other small benefits to grabbing a solid one. These range from minor luxury features like a few extra USB ports to performance-enhancing benefits such as ability to install better CPUs. However, getting the best gaming motherboard is quite challenging when you have plenty of models available on the market with a decent design and innovative features. All the products mentioned above are a perfect blend of versatility and innovation, providing the users the best-in-class experience. Choose wisely which product suits you the best and will fulfill all your requirements. Let us know in the comments which model works for you the best and why. Thank you for watching the video, and that is all for this one. If you find this video helpful in any way, give a huge thumbs up, stay tuned for the upcoming videos by subscribing to our channel. See you guys in the next one.